Well, as I once again cheap talk Dopra here on the nature of the universe and the nature of consciousness. So, well, what do we know? We know the universe is big and consciousness is big, and well, we have the universality of consciousness and the consciality of the universality and the conscious verse in the uni-consciousness of, well, duality. It's a dual thing. I don't want to duel with you, but it's a dual thing. So we have what? One reality or two realities? Well, we've got two realities. We have the universe and consciousness, and they're part of each other. So, well, if they're part of each other, we've got one reality, two realities. Do I hear three realities? No, just two. Two realities. So we have a conscious mind, our unconscious mind, and our subconscious mind. Well, then we do have three realities there. So, my mistake. So I know about the universe and consciousness. I write about it, I sell books about it, I give seminars on it, so I'm very knowledgeable about the universe and knowledgeable about the consciousness mode. So if I'm conscious and unconscious, then what does that mean? Well, it means I'm not unconscious. And how do I know that? Well, because we know in language, in the word unconscious, we find the word conscious, and we find the word un. If we drop the un, then you remain conscious. If you keep the un with the consciousness, well, you're unconscious, aren't you? Yes. So, what do you do when you're hungry? You go to a subway because your subconscious told you to go to a subway. And you're conscious that you're hungry. That's very good. So if you're hungry and you're conscious of the fact you're hungry, you go to a subway, you and your subconscious. And you eat and you think about consciousness in the universe and well, what it all came out to be and what it came to be and how it was to be and what it is. So it's all is, isn't it? Yes, it is. And it was and it is and it shall be. So if it was and it is and it shall be, what does that mean? That means that, well, it means we use our unconscious mind. It means that we're aware. Aware of what? We're aware that we're aware. We're using our awareness about being aware. So if we're using our awareness about being aware, what are we wearing? Well, we're wearing our consciousness, aren't we? Yes. In fact, we're wearing consciousness. So if we're wearing consciousness, does that mean it wears out? In time, yes. In time, in due time, it will wear out. It will wear you out. It will wear me out. So, if we're wearing our consciousness on our sleeve, does that mean we are wearing underwear? Yes, we're wearing underwear. Where? Down there. So if we're aware that we're wearing underwear, and we're wearing underwear, aren't we? Yes, okay, good. You could construe and correlate and connotate that there's a correlation between, a connection between the conscious mind, the outer mind or outer clothing, the subconscious mind and, well, underwear, because it's down there, and the subconscious in the underwear down there. So, if you're Trump, don't go there. So, anyway, if you have underwear, I hope you do, someone in their right mind made underwear for you to wear, and they were aware of that when they were making underwear. So, if someone's aware of that, they're using their cortex and their subtext and they're just using text mode probably and thinking about text mode. Well, they have a cortex and a subtext and, well, a frontal lobe to contemplate the cortex. Does that mean they're in Texas? Probably, because they moved to Texas. Or the core of people moved to Texas. Them and their cortexes. And if you're named core, I hope you use your text. I hope you're in Texas. So we know there's a big bunch of people in Texas. That's the core matter. And we know the universe is made up of matter and core matter. So if we know that Texas is a big state and it matters and it's full of people who have cortexes and consciousness and underwear and outerwear, and the universe is out there, then what do we know? We have a localization of a commonality. A localization of what? Of locale. Of being local, of locating things. So if we locate things, where do we find them? In the localization of nothingness. That's my new book coming out, The Localization of Nothingness, because it's about nothing, and I can't find it because I can't find my locale. But if I could find it, it would be something. But I can't find it, so it's nothing. So we have a big book on the locale of nothingness. It's not nothing, it is something, but it's nothing because I can't generate enough sales. So that's something to worry about. Anyway, I'll be giving a new seminar, The Locale of Nothingness, somewhere, at some point, at some time. I just don't know where yet. I'm thinking about that, some locale. But I'll be giving seminars on the localization of nothingness and writing books about that. So you can buy them and you can put them wherever you want, any locale you'd like to put them. somewhere preferably. So we have a commonality of what people, cortexes, frontal lobes, underwear, outerwear, consciousness, unconscious, subconscious, the universe, three realities, duality, and one reality. And they're all connected. How? Well, from shoelaces. You tie your shoes to go from one locale to another, to walk from one place to another. So if you do that, that means you're smart because you know how to tie shoelaces. And they get you from point A to point B. So you're localized. Using sneakers. You're sneaking around the globe from one place to another. Okay. So that's not nothing, that's something. So we realize there's a commonality between what sneakers, shoelaces, going places, localization, locales, the universe, unconscious, subconscious, consciousness, outerwear, innerwear, underwear, Trumpwear. I shouldn't have went there, but I did. And everywhere. So, and nowhere. Because that would be, well, nowhere would be along with the lines of my book, The Localization of Nothingness, because it's nowhere. Nothing. Nothing's nowhere. Can't be found. So if that's nowhere to be found, and nowhere is near to be found, then where does it leave everywhere? It leaves everywhere with Tupperware nowhere, unless you have a kitchen somewhere. Then you probably use Tupperware. So we see it's all combined. Oil, plastic, the universe, the consciousness of oil, the consciousness of Tupperware and plastic. This plastic thing, probably, it has, well, it's built up of matter and atoms and atomic structure. So things think properly. So this has been me, Cheap Talk Dobra, talking mostly about nothing, which I'm very good at. People pay big money to hear me speak about nothing and to read about nothingness, in which I write about, well, the big nothing. That's all I have to say for now. I'm still conscious, by the way.